Well, the issue is that a lot of Sikh young men are complaining that the girls are asking for clean-shaven guys. So
I guess I'm wondering why girls would want someone clean-shaven. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me.
I think it's fashion thing.
Right.
You know, it's like it's a fashion sort of thing. It's
Right.
like what's you see in the magazines and what you see in the culture.
Society.
Like, you know, like I think that's what it is.
There's a reason that we have this technology and that our path is not the only one that gave this technology. And originally in the world, so many people kept their hair. There was a lot of value to hair. Well, first we'll start off with the basic thing, which is that every single hair contains tons of protein, contains tons of vitamins essential to your body functions, okay? Essential to your cells inside, underneath the skin. They need that. It's like a little storehouse of stuff that your body needs for energy, for rejuvenation, for health. It needs that.
The whole technology of why a man grows a beard is because it covers his moon center of his chin and it balances his emotions and it helps create a more steadiness in his life.
I think that you can tell a lot from a man's beard that you wouldn't be able to, because if they shave it, then it's like less of them is there. And I think that if the man cuts the beard, then they're missing out on the opportunity to be with a woman who's recognizing them for who they are, rather than just trying to be like some guy that looks like everybody else. Why would you want to do that?
And maybe part of these women who are interested in men and Sikh men that cut their beards, maybe it's partly just a challenge for you to see if you will hold your values regardless of what another person is asking or wanting of you.
The test of being a Singh, what it really means to be a Singh. I think that might also.
And are you going to live it, or are you going to sell out for society?
Right.
You look at each soul, you look at each human being, you look at a man and you see their beard, and it's like this personal, it's like a fingerprint, kind of, because it's unique to each man. The way their beard grows, the color, and the shape, and the length, and the whole thing I think it's interesting, I think it's beautiful.
Before I became a Sikh, I actually thought guys that had beards all of a sudden were cute. And I started looking at them and and then I found out the whole technology, and then I realized how beautiful and why I was attracted to it. But I did, out of my own experience, have that. Because they were themselves, they didn't have to mold themselves to society. And they were just,
I've heard other girls say this too, younger girls, that like they look at the beard, and like if you don't like the beard, or if you're attracted to the beard, then it's a frequency or something that's matching. You find it attractive.
I was in a serious relationship with somebody who was growing his beard, and he has a beautiful beard. But then he cut his beard, and I think that hurt me more than some of the things that might have seemed more practical that would have hurt me more. For me as a woman, it gives me stability to see a man who keeps his beard and holds the form of the guru that signifies his confidence and his stability in his identity and his fearlessness to express it.
When you choose to live the lifestyle of a Sikh, that you are reciting your Banis, you're living as a Sikh. As a woman, you want the polarity of the male to match that. You want your Singh. I think about the lion, with the mane, and that's what you're named after. That because there are women who are clear about what it is they want, and they're looking for their Singh.
when I see a man that has a beard fully grown, there's like an extra amount of maturity that I see in that person. And it's not a small thing, a man with a beard.
I think it's very distinguishing and very striking. The fearlessness of the lion, the courage of the lion, the royalty of the lion.
It's like it's part of somebody, and it's part of their identity as a Sikh of the Guru, and it's beautiful. And to the guys, I would also say to you, you know, don't give up your values, not for 1 second. Like, don't change yourself for somebody else, because you'll just end up miserable. They'll end up miserable. So if you are involved with a woman that's pressuring you to do that, or you feel like you could be with a woman if you did do that, that it's not worth it. It's not worth giving up that part of your expression of your identity and your longing to live that way, to be with a partner that doesn't match. If they want you to do it that, they're not your match, and there will be somebody else who is. I know it looks like, well, maybe there aren't a lot of women around that will accept you and love you and want to be with you for who you are, but the truth is, the Guru's in charge, and it will align.
So I guess I would just say, like, women, you know, hold on to the man that has the beard, because they have, you know, a lot of strength and courage to wear that, and, you know, it's a more mature person who can keep that gracefully.